What happened to the holy men and women of the Old Testament? When figures like Moses, Abraham, or King David died, where did their souls go? They lived and died before the saving work of Jesus Christ. Heaven, as we understand it, was not yet open to human souls. The sacrifice of Christ had not yet paid the price for sin. So these righteous souls awaited their redemption in a special place. The gates of heaven were closed after the fall of Adam. Even the most righteous individuals of the Old Covenant could not enter. They could not experience the beatific vision, the sight of God. A Redeemer was needed to bridge the gap. These souls, though pleasing to God, had to wait. Their faith looked forward to the promise of this Redeemer. Jewish tradition spoke of a place of waiting. This place was known by the Hebrew word Sheol. The righteous experienced a different state than the wicked. Sheol is the term often used in the Hebrew scriptures. It describes the abode of the dead. It was seen as a place beneath the earth, a shadowy realm where all souls, good and bad, descended. Think of it as a general holding place for departed spirits. It was not heaven, nor was it the hell of eternal punishment for all. The concept of Sheol is found in many Old Testament books. Job, the Psalms, and the prophets all speak of it. It was a place of stillness and quiet, a land of forgetfulness. For those there, life on earth had ceased. The nature of Sheol was often depicted in somber terms. It was a place of darkness or deep shadow. Those in Sheol were cut off from the land of the living. They were also, in a sense, distant from the full worship of God as on earth. However, God's power and knowledge still reached Sheol. He was sovereign even over the realm of the dead. Within Sheol, there was a special place for the righteous. It was known as the bosom of Abraham, a place of peace, comfort, and honor. The faithful awaited the Messiah there, sheltered and consoled after their earthly lives. The death and resurrection of Jesus Christ changed everything. His sacrifice on the cross paid the debt for sin. He conquered death and opened the way to eternal life. But what about those righteous souls who died before his coming? Those waiting patiently in the bosom of Abraham. The Apostles' Creed states that Christ descended into hell. This hell does not mean the hell of the damned. Rather, it refers to Sheol, the realm of the dead. Specifically, he descended to the limbo of the fathers. His purpose was to bring them the good news of their salvation. Christ's descent was an act of triumph and liberation. He went to proclaim his victory to these captive spirits. As St. Peter writes, Christ went and proclaimed to the spirits in prison, 1 Peter 3:19. These were the souls of the just who awaited him. He announced that their period of waiting was over. The price for their redemption had been paid. The gates of heaven were now open to them. It is very important to distinguish the limbo of the fathers from purgatory. Purgatory is a state of purification for souls after Christ's coming. It is for those who die in God's grace, but need cleansing from sin's effects. Purgatory is temporary, ensuring final sanctification. The limbo of the fathers was a state of waiting for Christ's victory.